Hey Ed, how do you feel about video games?
Hate him.
Oh, well, how do you feel about great white sharks? Okay, well, if you have some kind of major change of heart or are abducted by body snatchers, you should check out humblebundle.com.
I don't know what that is.
Really? Okay, well, Humble Bundle is a website in which you can buy video games and support charities.
Oh, that sounds gross.
Okay, fuck, well then, if you don't like that, I guess you can sign up for Humble Monthly, which is a monthly curation service in which you can get really nice deals and bundles for $12 a month, oftentimes with AAA games. Like the most recent one, for instance, includes Dark Souls 3 and the first DLC, Ashes of Ariandel.
There's not the second one?
Nope, second one's not included.
Good, I hate that one.
Okay, well, if you hate us, you can also use the sliders on the website to give more money to the Atlantic White Shark Conservancy, who are conserving the white shark population in the Atlantic Ocean for future generations.
White sharks made my wife get addicted to crack.
Welcome to the podcast.
Clapping.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Please Stop Talking. I'm your host, Avery, but you might know me better as Shammy. I'm joined today, as always, by my lovely friend, David.
Hello.
My other lovely friend, Cameron.
Hey.
And the fabled Super Meat Boy Let's Player, Punk Duck 007, Ed Eduardo.
You fuck
Punk Duck.
Wait, do you hate being called Eduardo?
Yes, he does.
Why?
Oh, God, because I hate that language. It's just gross.
Portuguese?
It's just fucking gross. Yes.
I thought you only hated it. I thought you only hated
There's
the
only
Brazilian
one
accent.
language, and it's American.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
Shut
And
the
our
fuck
special
up, Ed.
guest, Edouard.
I'm actually more fine with that.
Really?
So why do
I
you
think
hate
it's way
Eduardo?
worse.
Why do you hate it? Yeah, I agree with
'Cause it's-
David. That's
'cause
way
it's
worse.
It's just a very long name. And
Eduardo sounds like it could be a Tekken character.
I was supposed to be called Francisco, by the way.
Francisco.
Yeah, it's
I'm glad you're not.
Yeah, Francisco, Francis, whatever, Frank. You know,
Oh,
that was the
Frank,
name my parents
really?
had for me. But then they were like, nah.
Like, you know what? That is a shit
That's
name.
fair. That is a shit name. Sorry to the Frischis.
Since I didn't
out
mention it
there.
before.
That's probably why they got
This is-
divorced.
Oh my god.
Oh, Ed.
Ed, I'm trying to properly reintroduce you right now.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah,
What's
same
going on,
dude.
everybody?
Is this the divorce
This
episode?
is. Oh my god. Is everyone here's parents divorced?
Yeah?
Howdy.
What up, squad?
Wait, really? Everybody's...
Yeah.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
guess.
Shout out.
We fucking did it.
Hey,
Okay.
Children of
What's up, Cameron?
sadness. That's what
I was
we
about to,
are.
I was gonna say, I was 4 at the time. Does that mean it's my fault? Probably, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Dude,
dude,
I
I
was-
was like 8.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah.
I think I was 10.
I think I was about 8 or 10. What? Okay, this is not the divorce episode of the fucking
Hey,
podcast.
guys. Welcome to Divorce Cast. It's your fault. Anyways.
Hey, any parents watching, if you guys divorce, this is what happens. Just
Yeah.
a full warning.
Everyone thinks it's their fault. They discuss whether or not it was their fault. Listen, I'm a middle child. It could have been anyone's fault.
Statistically, 80% of kids of divorced parents are furries. Don't let it
Oh
happen.
my fucking god.
Oh.
Oops.
All right. Well, Ed has burst back his grand fucking return to the podcast.
Bless.
Back by popular demand to share more stories about how he's a terrible person, which I
Hey.
guess is the subject for this episode of the podcast.
Being
because every
terrible.
every fucking time Cameron and I tried to start a conversation with David and Kyle at the time because we couldn't figure out whether it was going to be Kyle or Ed on this episode of the podcast about what the topic was going to be, David just said, I have a story. What about? I have a story.
Well,
What about though, David?
My
So that
story
Cameron
isn't
and I can
about
try
being
and
a
think
bad.
of-
My story's
It's
like
about
the
being a bad
opposite of-
person?
No, it's the opposite.
Oh, so
Being
you're
a
just gonna
good
brag
person?
about how good of a person you are.
Oh no.
How?
How fucking
Oh, no.
endearing.
Okay. I'm gonna start. Okay.
You know what? Yeah, just go ahead and start.
This is the story about how my great.
Your life got flipped, turned upside down.
And I'd like to
See-
take a moment to sit right there.
I'll tell you how I got addicted to crack
David.
cocaine.
none of your stories ever end with you being
None
the
of your
hero.
stories have ever ended with you being the good guy.
Yeah,
Well,
So this is
Mine's all right.
This one,
no.
I end up looking pretty good.
okay,
looking
but through
or
the lens.
actually
I have a
being?
I have
Yeah.
a question. Is it looking good to a
um,
human or looking good to David?
Looking good to God.
So looking good to Ed.
Okay, so basically, when should I start this? I think I should just talk about first
The divorce. Oh,
There in Montreal, there's a very big, important oratory called the is it Saint Joseph Oratory? I don't even remember now. I think it's called the Saint Joseph Oratory.
doesn't matter. That's the real question.
That is
Kinda, because it's really important to the story.
Okay. The name?
Yeah. Okay. Saint.
Then how did you forget it?
Well, it's because if people want it, if people want the truth, because I'm not fucking lying, they can actually go there and see. Anyways,
Okay. What? Okay.
my shut the frick. My great or whatever great really fucking far away uncle was a, I guess, is it monk or brother at the oratory? Like it's the male version of a nun. What is that again?
That's
Oh.
monk, sure.
I
It's not
guess
a monk.
It's not monk.
Definitely not a monk.
It's
but
not monk, but it.
I don't know if brother
call
is
them
the,
monks.
I guess he was a monk there, right?
Right.
And he
Did he do that mind over matter
used-
shit?
I don't even know.
Light
what
himself on fire? That kind of thing?
Nope.
Never mind.
Wrong,
Sorry.
wrong,
I don't know
wrong,
anything
wrong.
about monks.
Well, he allegedly he
Uh-oh.
I don't like allegations in the church. This makes me uncomfortable.
I mean, it's not. It's good
allegations in the
It's-
church, divorce.
is it good
Where's
allegations?
the story going?
It's good allegations.
Is there such a thing as
Why
good
are you saying
allegations?
allegedly?
Well, it's because, okay, I don't believe in it, but apparently
Okay.
he did miracles and he cured a lot of people of their blindness.
Oh, so he was a doctor
Or
an optometrist.
oh no, not at all. He just put his hands on people's faces and went, "You're cured now."
Oh, did he do it like
Oh,
one of those dudes where they go like,
Miracle. Do you guys not?
rise, demon, rise, like
No,
one of those?
I understand.
No,
I
miracles.
understand the
He-
concept of miracles.
He
David.
made miracles happen.
I've met
and
Ed.
So he doesn't like yell at the spirits to like please go away.
no,
Oh,
that
those
it
are
was in the
funny.
fucking 70s or 50s, I think.
What does that have to do? What is the time?
Well, because
Whatever. Okay, go ahead.
Anyways, and he is super fucking revered at the oratory because the Pope actually made him a saint. Guys,
Okay.
I have
Okay.
saint blood.
You have saint blood.
Oh,
I have
wow.
saint blood. And not only that, he's like
Devil
one of the
blood.
most famous saints. He's one of the most famous saints. Like if you actually go to the oratory, there's pictures of him everywhere. They have like wax figures of him.
What's his saint name? Saint what?
Oh, it's Saint Andre.
Saint Andre the Giant.
Like Andre the Giant.
Fuck you.
I fucking thought of that as well.
Oh
God
my
damn it.
Shout out to Andre the Giant. I fucking love him.
shout
Let's
out
get
to
him
dead
on the
wrestlers.
podcast.
See, I wasn't gonna say
Oh,
that
he's
because I thought it was
dead.
a
Fuck.
shit joke.
See, Cameron, this is why you talk significantly less than me. You stop your shit jokes.
And yeah.
Is there a Saint Benoit?
Saint Cena.
Last time I went there was with Charlie, and they have my great uncle's heart in a case inside the oratory.
What?
Does it cure
Yes.
blindness?
I don't know, but apparently it gives good luck.
Yeah, but only if you can see it.
But like, I
Wait.
was wondering, do I get hyper luck if I go next to it? Because I have saint blood.
Listen, if anything, you having saint blood disproves religion, I feel,
Oh no.
based on your personality.
Saint
Oh,
David,
no.
please heal my foreskin.
Let me just play Duck Duck Goose with the head.
Oh, dude.
What?
Jesus Christ.
And then heal the foreskin.
Oh, right. I'm an
Listen,
idiot.
if you enjoy your job, you'll never work a day in your life.
How did we get here?
I don't know. It's the worst. It's
I want
Ed.
back. I want
What did I do?
I don't know, but goddamn if it isn't you.
Let me out.
I don't think you can put the blame squarely on Ed.
You can put it on his
Just
parents
because
for
my boy's got
divorcing.
half a foreskin doesn't mean. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Can we get off the divorce thing?
Anyways,
Okay, so
yeah.
David, divorcee child with saint blood.
Yes.
What is the rest of this story?
Oh, that's it.
That's not a story. That's not a story. That's-
I said afterwards that it wasn't that long. What do you want from me?
Honesty. Saint.
Look, I'm just
My
saying.
eyes back.
I'm just saying. You guys, if you guys listening need a miracle, you know where to find
David,
it. It's on
David, I
Twitter.
have a
It's at
question.
Sir Meow Music. What?
Never mind. I don't even fucking care anymore.
Settle down, everybody. Papa's gonna take you on a wild journey.
Okay.
Great.
And also tell you a story.
I feel like I'm sitting on your lap right now and I really wish I could get
Oh,
off.
I'm rubbing your right ear, Avery. Your left ear, I'm leaving it alone.
Why?
That, I didn't
Let
mean
me
get off
caress-
in that way,
Whoa.
Ed.
Caressing So one
This is
time,
uncomfortable.
I was 17 years old, and this is the third time I'm telling this story. I was 17 years old, and I went to a party in Manchester, England.
Sounds
Because I had, yes, it was. Yeah, because I had friends and friends that went to college there, and I was like, oh, let's go see what,
What
they're up
college?
to. It was, what the fuck? I'm not going to say it.
But you did think about it.
I did for a second.
What were their names? Okay, what were your friends' names?
Oh, hey, you sneaky motherfucker.
Can you give him fake names so we
Shut
can
up.
understand
Oh
the
my
story?
god. It doesn't matter. Bob and Timmy. So,
Oh, that's better. Fuck yes.
I stayed at their place for like a week, and then on the before last day, it was Halloween. There was a big Halloween party at a nightclub, and one of the roommates was Italian. Ooh, exotic. So
Oh my god.
Wait,
Ed, we
Lord.
already
some
told you
reason-
the last time you told this story that we had to fucking delete, not to mention he's Italian when you bring up the drugs.
he's Italian. His name was Falco, which is fucking sick, by the way.
That is
Falco's a
pretty
sick
fucking
name.
That is
Sick.
pretty cool. That's
That's
pretty
so
good.
lit.
That's
Sounds
also
like
a
a
drug
drug
dealer's
dealer's
name.
name.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a drug dealer's name.
There you go.
All right, you know what? I take it all back.
And
What
he
Ed Italian says
had
is
the
fair.
fucking had to do it to him outfit. He was super rich, but he was also a drug dealer, and it's
my
like, why do you
lord.
need the money? But anyway,
Ed, how do you think he gets the
Notoriously
money?
poor.
Ed, how the fuck do you think he gets the money?
Cameron, you're always
Every time I walk up to a CEO, I'm like, why do you even need this job? You have so much money.
Cameron's always at the top of his game, keeping me in check. That's why I love him. But yeah.
Ed, you just forgot people have to fucking do something to get money. What do you mean?
Because he's a YouTuber.
Ed, are you
guys-
trying to get yourself shipped with every member of the
Oh.
podcast right now?
What's
Because you
going
talked
on?
about caressing my ear and now you're flirting with Cameron.
Hey, David, show me that cock. All right, we're done
Oh,
here.
hell yeah.
It's the second time you've asked David to touch your cock.
I didn't ask him to touch. I said, show me.
You said
No,
to
you
fix
wanted me
He's
to
just
fix your
showing.
pee-pee.
For a fucking scientific purpose. Maybe he has lumps down there.
Oh my god.
What? You were talking about your penis, not my
talked-
penis.
you asked
What?
him to fix your foreskin with his saint blood.
Wait, did I tell you it was I did tell you it was infected after that. And I had a big lump on the side of it, and I had to put ice on it.
What?
Oh, my fuck.
No!
You didn't tell us about your dick lumps.
Dick
Please
lump
refrain.
singular.
Please
Yeah.
refrain from telling us about your fucking dick lumps.
Well,
Please.
that was it.
Dick
I mean, there's no
lumps.
more details. There's just a big dick lump.
Great. I guess we have a
Sorry.
title for this
Sorry,
episode.
can we go back to talking about cocaine? I like that topic a lot
please,
better.
Can we please
Okay,
go
so
back to the
Falco,
cocaine?
Falco was the local
Lord.
drug dealer. Wait, actually,
Yeah.
if you, never mind. I was gonna say if you
Nobody
mix
cares. Nobody cares who's the actual local drug dealer.
No, I'm
Just
saying
go.
maybe if you mix the letters in Falco, you get local, but there's an F in there, so never mind.
Yeah, there's an F. It's easy to
Literally.
forget about the F in Falco. It's fairly silent.
God damn it.
Halco was a drug dealer, and we all went to that party. He was there, and then my friends, I already forgotten the names I made up. Bob and Timmy were there too, and at some point, Bob, Timmy, and Falco were all dancing, but then they disappeared, and I'm just dancing with these two girls. I don't even remember their fucking names. One of them ended up started dating Bob, so that's nice. Or Billy. I already forgot the name.
Shout out to Billy.
Shout out to Bob for getting badge. And then
Shout out.
Shouts out. With a name like Bob, you need all the help you can get.
Oh.
Sorry.
Unless
Shout out
you're
to the
Bob.
Bobs out there.
Unless you're Builder, you feel me?
Actually, the only
slay
Bob I've
mad.
ever known in my life was quite handsome, so I take it back.
Hey, thanks, man.
Shut the fuck up, Ed.
Bob's my middle name.
Eduardo
real?
Bob.
Oh, I guess you're lying.
But anyway, Bob, Timmy, Falco disappear, and I was like, oh, where'd they go? Just dancing with two chicks, and they come back, and they're all wearing t-shirts. And I'm like, it's England in November. Why are you wearing t-shirts? Because Cameron knows England's a very cold country.
It's a very cold country.
I think everyone
knows that, though.
I think
that's
yeah,
pretty
common
public.
knowledge.
Hey,
Common
listeners,
knowledge.
England's a cold country. I'm just looking out for the 1%, you know?
Always looking out for the big guy.
You can only know
Classic
weather
Ed.
forecasts if you've actually been to the country, by the way. There's no other way to figure it
No
out.
other way. You can't just predict that based on fucking latitude.
No.
Anyway,
That's
and
fucking
then-
devil's magic.
and then Bob just leans me over and he's like, dude, Falco made us do coke. And I was like, what?
Made?
I was like, that's pretty fucking funny. I'm not really down for that.
Most
See-
fucking, that is the most Ed reaction ever to your friend, a friend stumbling up being like, Falco made us do coke. That's pretty funny.
Fucking the best fucking drug dealers.
They were
fucking
enjoying it.
creating the demand for their supply. They fucking know economics. Holy shit.
Shout
I
out.
gotta write this shit
Shout
down. Like, I'll force people to watch Smite Car, and then they're like, I need more.
That we
But
chasing
yeah.
the dragon is Smite Car 2.
Anyway, they're and I'm just like looking at him like going fucking crazy. So finally they get an Uber back, and I'm staying at Timmy's place. And to describe Timmy is taller than me. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, Timmy's taller than me, and he's built like a fucking wardrobe.
Oh.
He is well, not really not really like the jacked like bodybuilding. I'm saying like strong jacked, you know?
Yeah, I got you.
Right,
I understand.
So he is fucking huge. He
He's
is
a
the
Lego
guy that
man.
like we hang out with him because fights will not happen. If a fight
Right.
starts to maybe break out, he literally just walks over and they're like, "We're good." We're good.
Fuck his personality. We're only there to stop fights.
Oh no, he's a great lad. I still talk to him. He's fantastic. But anyway,
What a hero.
Bless him.
He's like, I'm staying at his place, and he goes, Ed, we can't take the Uber. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's freezing. He's like, I need to walk this off. so we're walking all the way home at 3 a.m. in England, and he's wearing shorts and a t-shirt.
Naturally.
Jesus.
The coke just builds up the heat in his body, and I'm shivering, and I'm like, how are you not freezing? And he's speed walking. He's like, I've actually never felt as hot ever in my life. Yeah, that's
Oh my
I
God.
think that's pretty much it. Just my friends did coke, and I was just there to witness it, and it was beautiful. Don't do coke.
Great. Don't do coke. That's a perfect way to transition.
You-
Ed saying,
but-
Ed
Did I ever
telling,
tell you
Ah,
guys
hang
that
on, hang on a second. Ed telling the audience not to do coke is a really good way for him to transition into the story about how he got someone addicted to cocaine.
But quick thing, you can't tell people not to do coke when you literally show no downsides to doing coke in your fucking story. He gets
probably
warm.
Downside to doing coke was he was warm.
Yeah. If you hate being warm, don't do coke, I guess. Yeah.
Did I ever tell you guys that one time I did MDMA?
No, you didn't.
What? This is left field. Let's
The
go.
drugs.
Well,
Truly,
it's because
this
he was
is the
talking about
Divorced
drugs, and
Children
then I remembered
podcast.
that one time I did drugs, and it was
The
at a
one time,
college. It was at a college party, and like everybody's a musician, so everybody already does like MDMA and speed all the time. And I was like, I want to try it, and then I tried MDMA, and I was just sitting on the couch. And the moment somebody sat next to me, it felt like heaven, and I'm never going to feel as happy as that time.
Is that the end of the story? I didn't know you could get any more pro drugs than
understand that you just endorsed MDMA on our
you
podcast.
just endorsed MDMA after I thought it.
Oh
I
hell
thought
no!
Ed's
Afterwards, you feel like shit. You want to fucking actually die. Don't do MDMA. Holy fuck, it's terrible. You have like stomach pains and you want to fucking vomit everywhere. It's terrible. Don't do that shit. Straight up.
Unless you
Alright.
want to experience the happiest moment of your entire life when someone
Unless
sits
you want to
next to you.
experience someone sitting next to you, go for it.
Jesus Christ, David. David.
Experience somebody sitting next to you. Oh my god.
Listen, if they're listening to our podcast, that might not be a common occurrence for them.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Avery's just shitting on the
Holy
fan.
Shit. Holy shit.
This is the worst. We're like,
Yeah,
No,
first we
Avery's doing all
endorse
of
drugs, then we tell them where the
I
their
think
fucking
endorsing
loan is.
MDMA is worse than making a tongue-in-cheek joke about the audience
I
of our
didn't
podcast. I don't think those
endorse
But
are...
Avery, maybe if they're
MDMA.
lonely, they will try MDMA to get someone to sit next to them.
Don't
Okay.
try MDMA.
go to
I'm
a
sure...
party. Go to a
Listen.
fucking park if you want somebody sit. I don't know, man. You sit next to people. Fuck.
Can I tell the story about that one weekend I stayed in Amsterdam once?
Okay.
no, and there's not too many drugs in this. Okay,
Too many.
Too many drugs.
because there's no such thing as too many drugs.
How many is too many?
How much does it take to lose a fucking Humble Bundle affiliation?
I feel like we're getting close.
I feel like we should test it.
Okay.
And tell the story.
Avery is driving the car and he's looking at the gas meter and the gas is on E and he's like, I'm gonna keep going.
What a fucking lad.
Anyway, me and my friends, which include Billy and Timmy and
Oh.
Richie, running out of names.
Billy, Timmy, and Richie.
You only know 3 names?
His real name's Richard. He's like, shit.
We all decided, hey, let's take a bus to Amsterdam because from Belgium it's like a fucking 2-hour ride, so that's sick. And I have a bunch of funny ass stories from this. So, for the longest time, this trip was basically dead in the water. But then out of nowhere, one of them was Bob, wasn't it? Okay, Bob messages us like, yo, actually, one of my friends' cousins has a flat in Amsterdam, and he's not here that weekend, so we could rent it out. We were like, sick, let's give it a shot. So we message him, we split the money in 4 people, and then we give him the money, and then we're like, all right, dope, we nailed it. And then we're on the bus to Amsterdam, and then Bob starts messaging the guy like, yo, we're on our way. Guy doesn't reply. yo, we're like an hour away. He does reply again. We're 30 minutes away, and he replies, yo, dude, are you okay? We're there, and then he like jokingly writes, haha, wouldn't he be funny if I asked him, hey, listen, I don't want to wait outside the apartment for hours, you cunt. And he accidentally sent it.
Oh.
And this is a guy that none of us know. So then we start jokingly saying like, oh my god, what if he just like never shows up because you called a guy you've never met a cunt? Right? So then we get to the apartment and no one's there. And we don't have the keys. So we're like, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's wait an hour. He doesn't show up.
I think
It starts to rain a lot.
you were the cunts all along.
It starts to rain a lot, and we're like, he's not showing up. He's not fucking showing up. What are we gonna do? So I start messaging people that I know in Amsterdam, but like they live there. And we're like, listen, man, our guy might have canceled on us, quote unquote. Can we crash at your place? And he was like, I mean, yeah, sure, but like, make sure you actually got like bailed on. We're like, yeah, for sure. And then fucking finally, some dude shows up on a bike and he's like, oh, are you the guys? We're like, oh my God, thank God. Where? Because like, that wasn't even the guy that owns the place. That was some dude. He was like, yeah, I'm his friend. He can't answer because he has work all the weekend. We were like, oh, okay, we got worried because we accidentally called him a cunt. And he was like, what? And then we showed him the phone number. And he was like, that's not his phone number. So basically, my friend called some random guy in Amsterdam a cunt. Anyway, that's chapter 1 of Amsterdam. Chapter 2
great.
was...
Is this a tale in 3 acts?
Chapter 2 was, you know, we were in Amsterdam. What do? You know, we were doing that. We were on that.
Drugs.
Hookers.
No, well, not the hookers bit. We all had girlfriends.
So hookers,
so
but
hookers.
secretly.
But
hookers.
not on the podcast, hookers.
Hey, no hookers for me, okay? If I'm gonna pay a woman, it's only for post-marital sex. Know what I'm saying? Up top.
That makes sense. Russian wives.
Is that a real thing?
Yes. I have known someone who got a Russian mail order bride. I don't have any, there's no more to that story.
Are
It's
they
just
happy?
a weird thing. I don't
does
think
that-
so.
Do they have like an expiry date? Like where they go back?
What does that mean?
They get like
No.
recalled to the factory or
They're
something?
No.
Their milk, dude. Oh my God.
Shout out to Milk and Russian wives.
I love milk. Hey guys, let's get
David,
milk
please don't
sponsor-
derail the podcast even more.
Okay.
Wow, Jesus,
Ed is
Avery,
in the
who
middle of
stepped
his-
on your
Ed,
toes?
Ed, I'm literally trying to get us back on track on your Amsterdam story after I distracted with the mail order
Anyway,
brides.
we were on hookers. We were on the other thing. And then
Prostitutes.
come on, man.
Just think of this because your parents are divorced.
Maybe that's why they got divorced. My dad's wife expiry date came up.
Oh my God! Can he go back to the homeland?
Oh my God, stop.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So you were snorting hookers.
yes,
And
all
doing
day,
cocaine.
Fucking coke.
all up in there. And then, and then we, my friend, Richie, yeah, Richie, because I'm trying to keep him like to actually the names of the people that they are. Richie was like, "Yo, have you guys ever played Poop and Seek?"
What?
Oh no!
And we're like, "We have no idea what Poop and Seek is." And he was like, "Dude, it's funny as shit. I play it back with my friends in Georgia all the time." So basically,
Oh no!
we were in a hotel, and what we did was we just shat in different places, but you got to shit in like a really hidden place, so the other guys have to find where your poop is.
No.
And the last guy to find it, and the last guy that gets his found wins. You know, and we were like, "I mean, fuck it, like, let's have some fun."
Wait, you were down for it? Ed, you were down for it? You were like, fuck
If
yeah, that sounds like a great
if I was
idea.
sober, I wouldn't have been down. But you know, in the moment, carpe diem.
man.
Ed.
When you're on hookers,
Ed. Ed.
Carpe
Oh my God.
bear.
Oh my God. No
Anyway.
fucking way. You're such a fucking degenerate.
So
you were
I shit
disgusting.
in the bathtub, which I thought.
Wait,
I
that's
thought-
the worst place to shit. That's so obvious.
Wait, Ed, did you have to waffle stomp your shit?
No. I just like sat on the edge and then I put the shower curtains on, so like they'd think, oh, maybe it's not here, you know.
You're a moron.
You're an idiot. I fucking.
You
One
lost.
Oh my
guy,
God.
one guy shat on the floor, but then
Wait,
pushed
you,
it
wait,
under the bed.
wait.
Oh,
my God.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my fucking God.
How do you get into this situation?
Oh, dude, one guy. Okay, then the third guy.
Fuck.
The third guy shit on the kitchen floor, but then hid it behind the fridge. That one was the second hardest one to find.
Oh, why?
How is that only the second hardest?
Because the story's not over.
Oh my
Because
God.
remember, we're 4 people, and we only found 3.
No.
Oh,
And then
no.
we kept asking Richie, the guy that proposed the game, like, okay, it's been like 2 hours of us looking for it. We can't even smell it.
What? You fucking spent 4 hours.
No, 2 hours. I said 2 hours. Did I say 4?
2 hours. That's
2
even-
hours in a shit-filled
still too
hotel
much.
room. In a shit-filled
No,
hotel
we
room.
found the 3 like in 10 minutes, but we couldn't
Did you
find
clean
his.
them up?
Oh, of course. As soon as we found them, we cleaned them up. But then,
What the fuck?
like we
They're
were
not
like,
degenerates, Cameron.
Sorry,
civilized.
I don't know if you just hired
This
out
is
a
still a
hotel
fucking
room.
society.
I
There's
don't
a
know if
certain
you-
etiquette
my
to playing
God.
poop and sink.
Ed, I thought you just hired out a hotel room, shat in it,
Okay,
and they were like,
alright,
that
so-
was pretty fun. Then
It was
fucking
actually an
leave.
apartment.
It was in an
actually-
apartment.
I'm
Yeah,
partially
some
upset
dude's
because
apartment.
it's called poop and seek and not hide and shit. That's another reason I'm upset.
No, because you're not
shit is way
hiding. No, that would
better.
explain that you're
You're
hiding and then
the
shitting.
shit.
Yeah, but
Hiding
hiding
in
hide
shit.
the shit.
Here, let me type it for you.
Hide.
It's poop
No,
and
No, it doesn't
seek.
work. It doesn't work anyways. I don't fucking care.
Anyway,
Whatever.
after 2 hours, we were like, okay, Richie, it's not funny anymore. You need to tell us where you pooped. And he's like, you gotta find it. A
Shit
whole
and seek
fucking
also
day
works
goes
better.
by, and we're like, we just at a certain point we were like, okay, I fucking give up. He probably like shat down the sink, so that doesn't matter, right?
Oh my god.
So
you shit in your fucking luggage.
so we're packing everything up. No, he didn't shit in our luggage, and we're like,
Wait, you slept there?
yeah. So we're like,
Oh.
okay, Richie, like we're literally leaving. You might as well tell us where the fuck you pooped. Okay.
So fucked.
So when we got there, obviously what you do when you're like staying at a place with friends is you go grocery shopping.
No.
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 We we ate breakfast at the apartment every day.
No.
We made pancakes a lot,
Wait, hang on.
No.
No.
and what you
Wait.
like to put on pancakes.
No, I just realized you fucking told me about this story one time.
Yeah, what you put in the pancakes
No!
is Nutella.
No! wait.
I just had the most horrifying realization
Wait.
when you said grocery shopping and then pancakes.
Ed, wait. Did you have breakfast that morning that you left?
What Richie did
No.
was
No.
to make sure that we couldn't find it, he opened the Nutella jar, managed to carve a hole in the middle of the chocolate so that the sides wouldn't be suspicious, and placed his shit inside that.
Oh my fucking god! Why are you friends with this guy? What
Ed,
the fuck?
Ed, did you have breakfast the day that you left?
Ed, did anyone eat the shit?
Did anyone eat the shit?
We are not sure.
Oh my god! Holy shit! How there was only
Okay, no, fuck this. Give us the guy's real name.
Fucking out him.
Out him. You
Out
need to
him
out you.
right
You
now.
If a man shits in your Nutella, you out the man.
Hey Avery, remember that guy that Trelly said, "Yo Avery, I want to meet that Ed's friend that he's always
No, I
talking
know
about."
because that was earlier today, and that's when I heard the story about how he shat in Nutella. You didn't explain to me that he shat in Nutella. That. Oh my fucking god!
Holy shit!
I am fucking
Ed,
outraged.
did you have breakfast the day that you left? I need to know.
Cameron, we brought those groceries the day that we got to Amsterdam. They
I
were
know.
there all weekend.
But did you have?
We ate
breakfast the day
pancakes
that-
every breakfast.
Oh,
Did
fuck
you
it.
have Nutella on your pancakes?
Did you have Nutella on the day that you left? Did you have Nutella?
Not even on the day that he left, Cameron. I don't know why you're
But
fixated
wait,
on the day he
but
left. Did you
because
have Nutella
I-
on your pancakes, Ed?
We all did.
Someone ate shit.
So
you ate
wait.
shit.
Ed,
Ed,
when
you
did
ate
you
shit.
when did you play when did you play the shit game?
Ed,
when did
you
play,
somehow-
when did you play poop and seek?
The day,
first
the
day.
day we got there
The first
Friday,
day?
and then no, not the first day. We got there Friday. We played it on Saturday.
Okay. Oh my god. Jesus
Ed, you ate
fucking
shit.
Christ.
Ed, you
ate
ate shit. You didn't even notice
ate
it.
shit. You ate fucking shit. Your fucking friend Richie is such.
It's 'cause
Why
the
is
thing
he your
is,
friend?
Your friend
When-
Richie, I'm gonna level with
when
you. Ed.
you're
Your
in
friend Richie-
Amsterdam,
listen,
your taste
Ed,
buds.
Listen,
Yeah.
no, Ed, listen to me for a second. Your
Yes.
friend Richie is into that. That's what I think.
I'm not surprised.
You're like, how come every time I'm eating pancakes I get fuck me eyes from Richard?
Oh my god!
I have been friends
are
with
you-
Richard
I just
since
thought he
I
really
was.
appreciated my
Hold the
technique.
fuck. Hold the fuck.
I've been friends with Richard for 11 years.
You've been
He's
friends
still your
with Richard
friend?
for 11 too many years.
Yeah, we were gonna watch Justice League together. He visited me. He lives in Georgia. So there you go.
Ed, why are you still friends with this guy?
You ate his shit. That's a bond that can't be broken.
Oh, I guess. Oh, I'm
Exactly.
sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ed, how am I
I mean, if it was you, it would have been holy shit.
Ed, I have a question.
Call back to the
What's
same
up?
blood.
How is this? You know what? I don't have a question.
What?
Because
All right.
I don't know the words to the questions I want to ask right now.
I'm
Honestly,
all
same.
ears.
Honestly,
don't-
same.
I ate shit. Ask me anything.
Oh my god. What did it taste like? Nutella?
I don't remember.
Nutella.
I was
Oh,
literally
God.
never sober that weekend. So yeah, kids, don't do drugs
Always
because you
on
might end
hookers.
up eating someone's
Don't do
shit.
hookers. Don't eat shit. Or do. It's a free country. Who fucking cares?
Is it?
Amsterdam? It's a very free country.
Oh,
you can
yeah.
do hookers.
You
And
can
eat
do hookers,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prostitution's legal in New Zealand.
Why do you?
What?
What do you mean? Why do I know that? It's part
That's
of my
fair.
law.
I was gonna ask why do you know that, and then I realized if that was the case, I would know that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the I got one more Amsterdam story, but I don't think it's gonna top that one. That's about it.
So wait, are you transitioning directly into you getting someone addicted to crack cocaine?
Well, unless you guys want to hear about the first and only time I did shrooms. That was pretty funny.
Sure, why not?
Who the fuck cares anymore?
It literally
dude?
cannot be any worse than what you just told us. I
It has a funny
Oh.
ending. No,
Oh,
it has a
God.
funny end.
Just go.
There's no few
Just
shits in
Let's
this.
just go.
So
go.
this is the third day, the start of the third day. It's like 10 a.m. and we there's literally stores that sell like fucking legalized. It's so weird. Amsterdam is nuts because shrooms are also legal. So we just literally went into a store that looked really nice. We were like, hey, we want to buy fucking Dragon's Dream or whatever that one was called. It was Dragon something.
I feel like I'm in fucking Majora's Mask, Dawn of the Third Day.
And the moon, just a giant Nutella jar slowly spilling.
I never played Majora's Mask.
Go
Me neither.
ahead.
Best Zelda game.
Skyward Sword's alright.
You didn't even play.
You didn't
What
play-
do you mean?
Shut up, Ed.
Just go.
Anyway, we bought shrooms, and then my friend, fucking Jimmy, whatever, he said, hey, it's better if you do them on a full stomach. So, we ate a lot of pancakes.
That
God, dude. So we ate a lot of pancakes, and
Shit.
we did the shrooms. And he was like, oh, actually, it's on an empty stomach because it hits you faster. And like, fucking whatever, it's fine. It's our first time anyway, so we're all kind of like panicking. We're not panicking, we're just kind of nervous over what's
Wait.
going to happen. Wait, what's up?
Shouldn't you eat first because afterwards you get like extreme stomach
I'd
pain?
like to clarify that all of these are alleged acts that Ed performed. To anyone at Humble Bundle who is listening
And if
to
they
this
are,
podcast,
even if they were true, which they're probably not, I would have
Bundle
done
is
them in a country
In no
where
way
it is
affiliated
legal.
to a Nutella shit.
Yes. Anyway, so we
Oh
were like,
my
oh, let's
God.
watch a really flashy movie. So we put on the Lego movie, but then 30 minutes in, we were like, I'm bored out of my mind. And then we were like, fuck it, let's go to the park. Let's see what's going on. And we're walking through the park and we noticed that Richie is getting hit faster than all of us because he keeps walking into oncoming traffic. And then we all just huddle together and we're like, guys, we gotta stop him from fucking doing that. We get to the
Maybe
park.
Richie should have been stopped a long time ago.
We get to the park. It's 11 a.m. And then the thing about shrooms is that they all hit you in different ways. The effect on me was it felt like the contrast slider on my eyeballs got turned all the way up. So I just spent most of my time just staring at grass like, look how green this shit is. My friend
That's saturation.
Yes. My friend Jimmy was saying how much he hated his chorus. So that was nice.
Of course.
My friend Bob what was he doing? Oh, he was just freaking out at everything. He was just looking at stuff, going like, "Holy shit, look at that! Holy shit, look at that!"
Oh, I've heard
then-
this story.
And then Richie, yeah, I mean, I assume Cameron and David haven't heard it. And then Richie was freaking the fuck out. He thought he had figured out the meaning of life, and he was like, "Guys,
While
I
on
just
shrooms?
while on
Crazy.
shrooms, yes." And then he was like, "Guys, I figured it out. It's all just one big loop. We're born, and then we just live, and then we start talking about shit. But then we all start talking. But then I bring the. It got really fucking confusing. And I'll be honest, I don't remember most of it. But the funniest part was he started crying, and then he just put his head in the grass. We were all laying stomach flat on the grass. He just started crying, and then he grabbed my head and just pulled me into his face, and he said, "Ed, I think I'm going insane." Tears streaming down his face, like fucking red as a tomato. Yeah. And then he started like, he just started crying. Like we were like, all right, oops. And then I started fucking with Bob because there was a kid blowing bubbles. And then Bob pointed at the bubbles and went, "Yo, Ed, look at those huge ass bubbles." And I told him, "There's no bubbles there." He was like, "What?" Like, yeah, dude, you're just high, dude. Like there's no bubbles there. And he was like, "Dude, I swear to God, I just saw bubbles."
Ed, you're the worst.
You shat in his
don't do
Nutella.
that.
You shat in his Nutella.
I didn't shit in his Nutella.
Like,
What?
metaphorically,
Metaphorically.
I mean, no.
You can't do
You
shit.
got
like
shit
that.
all
Just-
up in his Nutella.
I didn't put it in. That was Richie. That was all Richie.
Oh
You're
my
not
God.
getting
Do
it.
you not
You're
understand
not getting
metaphors?
it. What the-
Are you still on shrooms to this
Yeah,
day?
are you on hookers right now?
It's 4:20 a.m. Hey,
Holy shit.
get it?
actually
It's
is.
that
Oh, it is.
drug
It is.
It
number.
actually is. It actually.
Hey guys, take a big sip of water.
Okay, so basically, you're bad friend to someone on shrooms. Is there anything else?
Anyway, yeah, and then we're like, reminder that we got there at 11 a.m. And then we laid in this one patch of grass the entire time. We didn't move at all. And then suddenly we're like, man, I'm kind of hungry. I could definitely go for a bite. Fucking Jimmy checks his watch. It's 8 p.m.
Yep. You guys were sitting in that park, tripping
We
balls
sat
on mushrooms.
in the same patch of the park. We didn't move for fucking like 9 hours.
Yep.
Yep. That sounds
And
like
then we're like, man, I'm kind of hungry.
sounds like shrooms.
And then we went to the first pizza place that we saw, and then we started eating it. And then while eating it, we sobered up, and then we went
no.
like, "Wow, this tastes like shit."
Yeah.
Because it was a pizza place that wasn't Italian. It was one of those like shitty, "Hey, I'll give you free drinks. Come here, come into my shop." And then we all ordered the same fucking pizza. It was literally wet paper. That was the pizza. It was
Nice.
cheese on wet paper. That was
Nice.
that.
Fucking beautiful.
Anyway, Amsterdam was fun. Do recommend. Good times all around. Bless.
You're literally endorsing
you're
drugs
endorsing
right now.
drugs right now.
Good times all around except the drugs.
There you
Sightseeing's
go.
beautiful.
Except for the thing you
Beautiful
did.
city.
Except for the thing that people go there for. Good-
Listen,
good
if you do
job.
drugs, you'll end up eating shit and paper pizza.
That is true.
There you
That
go.
is true.
There you go.
There
That's
you
the
go.
moral
There we
of the
go.
story. You
There we
saved
go.
it at the
We
end.
have a moral. We found it.
You saved it at
We
the end.
did
If you
it.
do
We
drugs,
saved
you'll
the
eat shit on your pancakes and then paper on your
Don't
pizza.
you'll become fucking Ed.
If
You
you,
might-
do drugs,
This-
you'll become Punk Duck 007.
If you
There
do
it
drugs,
is.
Smite Car 2 will fucking happen.
If you do drugs, you'll make Smite Car. That's all you need.
I was sober when I made that, unfortunately.
Yeah. It
It is
really
very
quick.
over right now.
is
Wait,
oh, wait, what? Ed hasn't told the story about how he got someone addicted to crack.
Avery keeps hyping it up. I gotta finish it with
That can
this.
be a next time.
No. Also,
it's
I
so
really
short.
need
It's
to
actually
fucking
short.
pee. I really
It's
need to
actually
pee.
so-
I'll be right back. I'm gonna
It's
fucking
actually
piss
so
myself.
short.
What? In the middle of a
Yes!
podcast?
Avery,
Yes!
hold it in.
You, David, you've done this before. I don't need it from you.
David, you have done
Pee-pee's
this.
gay house.
I'm going to the
Wait.
restroom.
Hey,
I'm
can you
fucking-
add in the
I'm
Be
done.
Right
Did I
Back
do
from
that?
the
Right back.
Eric Andre show to this right now, David?
Why? I would have been so upset.
Okay,
Wow.
balls are empty.
All right.
Are we good?
Wait, that's not where pee comes from.
You thought about that one while taking a piss. I hate you.
Wait, I think he stole that from Trelly because Trelly made the exact same joke a couple hours ago.
I didn't steal it from Trelly.
Oh, okay.
I was not there when that happened.
We were about to record something and Trelly said, "Hang on, I gotta go drain my balls." You feel me?
Sorry. Are we getting
And then
back
it was
into
gone
it?
for 15 minutes. It was weird.
Whoop! We back. There you go. That's the noise of coming back.
Is it? Are we not keeping my balls are empty line?
We are keeping that, honestly.
Jesus, that was a wheeze and a half. Balls
All right,
empty,
we're gonna
lungs empty.
Balls
Right.
empty,
Yeah.
lungs empty. It's the way to go.
And explain how you fucking got
Explain
someone
how you got
addicted
someone
to crack.
addicted to
Alright,
crack. Oh
so
wait, is this also
basically-
Progeria Girl? Is this the same story?
Who the fuck is
Progeria?
Progeria Girl? What?
This is the girl.
Wait, no, you spoiled it. That's the ending. Fuck, you
Cut that.
fucker.
Sorry, ignore me.
You fucker. I could totally save that for another podcast. Wait, okay, pick. You guys got to pick. That one or the crack addict.
Oh my god, the phone's ringing.
I got to be
No,
honest. the
crack
one
addict. No, do crack addict for this episode. Progeria Girl.
But
That'll
the other
be
one's
next
so
episode.
funny. The other one's
That'll be
so
next episode. I already hyped up crack. I already hyped up
Yeah,
crack
that's
in this
true.
one.
That's true. Yeah,
Do I
this
go-
little tease. This
do
little.
I
And then
go
by the
answer the
time.
phone? Do I go answer the phone? Wait, oh, stop ringing. Wait, no, it hasn't. Hold up. Oh, you back?
Oh my fuck.
No way.
Rub. I'm gonna rub David's grandpa's heart to get the shit out of my system.
Ed, cocaine now.
What?
Why are you in a rush all of a sudden?
I don't know. I'm
Okay,
hungry.
Dad.
I'm hungry.
Oh my god.
Okay, Falco.
Don't you dare fucking call me. Oh wait, no. Hold up.
No.
What?
What happened?
Oh,
What
you.
Oh, I
happened?
thought you
Okay.
fucking left again.
I thought you left
Wait.
again. Okay,
Wait,
fucking
hello?
Ed, tell
Yes?
the story.
Okay, so
Please,
anyway,
for the love of God.
one time, this summer actually, it was this summer. I had a shit ton of friends from my high school here for like a month, so I was going out every day. We have this bar place, this bar area. Can I name drop it? Yeah, you can't find it.
Go
from there.
ahead.
It's a
Can't
if you live in Brussels, you know exactly what it is. It's called Alma. It's just a little like square. Just it's only bars. It's sick. So we always go there to hang out and drink whatever, talk, shoot the shit, whatever you call it.
Right.
And then as we were leaving, because we usually leave around like 2-3 a.m. depending on how good the night is. We bump into a guy that was a year above us as we're leaving the bar, and he's like, "Oh, hey guys," and we're like, "Oh, hey, I haven't seen you in ages." Fun fact: he's actually a SoundCloud rapper.
Nice.
Oh hell.
Yo,
And
Can we
then
link it?
behind him,
No.
Listens.
if you guys want, I can give it to him after the podcast. Not comfortable dropping that name here because people could very easily find my school from that. But
Got
anyway, behind him, I see this fucking gremlin. Right? I see this hunchback, pale ass.
Is this a fat person again?
No, not fat. Not fat.
No,
but
it's Ed's ex-girlfriend.
no, come on, man. I'm building to it. Hunchback, pale, fucking The Ring, but it's also the Hunchback of Notre Dame. You feel me?
I got you.
You
The
really
girl that
don't
comes
like
out of the
this
TV. Wait, did I cut off again? Hello? Am
No,
I cutting
you're
off?
fine. No, you're fine.
No.
Oh
I'm
god,
re-
can Ed hear
My
us?
CPU is going haywire. Hang on.
No. I hate my life.
Wait, did you guys catch when I said she's basically the girl from The Ring? And
Yes, girl from the ring.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes,
okay,
yes,
right,
yes,
perfect.
yes.
So-
And then I
Just
said, you sounds like you hate this person.
Cameron, nobody
Okay,
cares.
continue from Cameron saying that.
Okay.
We
And
are.
And then as we leave, I'm like, is that who I think it is? So I look behind me and then I ask my two friends, is that blank? And they go, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Fuck.
And I'm like, what the fuck happened? And then they're like, oh yeah, she's into really hard drugs right now, dude. It's pretty fucked. And then one of my friends said, I'm pretty sure she didn't even finish high school. And I'm like, does that have to do with the way I broke up with her? And the way I broke up with her, guys, you guys are gonna remember. I've told you guys a story.
Yeah, no, I know, I remember.
For the viewers at home, I was dating her, but then she kept she was French, and I fucking hate the French, but she was super hot, so I was down with it. So, but she kept making me hang out with her French friends, and I was like, I really don't want to hang out with her French friends. So since I thought, hey, I don't want to hang out with your French friends wasn't a good enough excuse, instead I broke up. I was 12, okay? So I didn't have any self-respect.
12 and still hated the French.
Still don't.
Oh.
So when I broke up with her, I messaged her on good old MSN, and I said, "Yo, let's break up because your teeth suck and your breath smells."
And you're telling the story. It was way less racist. Way less racist. You're like, I just don't like her friends. I find them all annoying. It wasn't. I don't like her French friends.
Because they were literally annoying because they were French. Because hanging out with her would mean I'd have to speak more French.
I'm trying to dig you out of this hole.
You dug yourself further in.
I'm digging myself into this. I hate the French hole. Anyway, so I have a.
How do you get more sponsorship deals than I do?
So
how do you get more sponsorship offers?
I theory crafted that maybe she got into hard drugs because I ruined her self-esteem when I said her teeth suck. Which, to be honest, her teeth did suck, and she did have bad breath. She literally walked around every day with a water bottle because, I gotta drink this water every once in a while because my breath smells. Fucking freak.
So you knew it was something she was really insecure about, and you targeted that as your reason to break up with her.
Seemed reasonable.
God, you caused a gremlin.
Avery, look, dude. When he's breaking up with someone, it's got to make logical sense. She's got to look at him and be like, "You're right. He's right.
You're right.
I do have bad teeth, and my breath does smell."
If I
Good
said
reason.
you're French,
Ed, not exactly.
Ed, I'm
That's
talking
not what
shit.
Cameron's trying to say.
Oh, I guess.
I'm not on your side.
No one is on your side, Ed.
Yeah, certainly not the French.
The French are on no one's side. They gave up.
Exactly. That's why.
We have French listeners. What the fuck?
Not
You have
anymore.
a French podcast member. French Canadian. It's a French light.
Yeah, Canadians are great.
French light.
Yeah, it's like the trial version
Diet
of French.
I've actually, when I was in France, that's actually a funny thing. Like, there's people if they hear you speaking French Canadian, they like fucking stick their noses up at it because they see it as a lesser form of French.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's a fucking. They're fucking full of shit, motherfucker. Let me tell you something.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm not the only one that hates the French.
I'm not
We're
doing
good.
that. Actually, I'm not doing that.
You're not doing that. You want Ed to be the bad guy this episode universally.
Well, it's because.
David, I have a question.
I can't do that.
I have a question.
No,
David,
no,
I have a
I'm
question.
cutting
You have
that
Saint
out. I'm
Blood.
cutting that
Is Ed
out.
beyond saving?
Come on, man. I'm right here.
Ed, give me your hand.
Reach through your computer
I'm lagging
monitor.
so much.
Oh no, Satan has intervened.
It's working. It's working.
So he's like, he's one of mine, you piece of shit.
Oh no, this is
Windows is installing an update.
Oh no, we have to record the outro fast.
Fuck. Ed, plug your shit.
Oh my god. Just links my car. Don't even link my channel.
Okay, links my car. Finished.
Mario Kart, baby.